Without warning, the river explodes. A giant Nile crocodile launches at a baby elephant, and its jaws are already closing. In the heart of the African wilderness, where survival is never guaranteed, a herd of elephants approached a river feared by every animal that lived nearby. But to the thirsty herd, it looks like a calm surface, but beneath the water, death was awaiting patiently. Cloaked by the turbid water, massive crocodiles waited in the shallow silent. Nile crocodiles don't need to chase their prey. Their greatest weapon is the ambush. They wait almost motionless and let the prey come to them. Only a few months old, the baby elephant saw the river very differently. To him, it wasn't a trap, it was an adventure. His mother watched nervously. Her gaze followed him anxiously. Her heart pounding, she gave him a warning nudge, urging him to retreat. While the adult herds remained at alert, the playful calf wandered closer and closer to the edge. But the urge for him to unravel the mystery was too strong to just ignore. The elephants knew the danger, but one young calf did not. While the baby elephant saw nothing but adventure, something beneath the water saw an opportunity. Hidden below the muddy surface, a giant Nile crocodile remained perfectly still. A massive Nile crocodile so large that even other crocodiles gave way when it approached, scarred from countless battles. The crocodile isn't waiting for the perfect moment to chase. It's waiting because in the wild distance. Patience can be deadlier than speed. And the crocodile knew the young elephant was getting closer. For nearly an hour, the ancient predator had been watching, waiting, calculating and scheming on his next move. It hadn't moved, it hadn't made a sound, but its eyes never left the calf. The giant crocodile was no longer watching, it was hunting. The baby elephant was only a few steps from safety. His mother was watching. The herd was nearby. Everything seemed normal. In a single terrifying moment, the ground beneath the baby calf collapsed. Mud, water, and panic exploded in every direction. But the noise had attracted something else. Something that had been waiting patiently along. The hunter beneath the water was finally moving. Fighting desperately against the powerful current. His mother charged into the river, ignoring the current, ignoring the danger. She threw herself between the predator and her calf with incredible strength. Then the current struck once again. The river tore at them with relentless force, and slowly, the calf was pulled further away from her again. The baby elephant fought to stay afloat, but he had no idea what was coming. Every movement of the struggling calf sent vibrations through the water, and the ancient predator followed every one of them. Without warning, the river exploded. The giant Nile crocodile launched from beneath the muddy water, its enormous jaws snapping toward the helpless calf. The young elephant cried out in terror. But no force in nature is stronger than a mother's instinct to protect her young with incredible courage. She threw herself directly between the predator and her baby at the very last second. Her trunk reached the frightened calf. She pulled with every ounce of strength she had. The crocodile's jaws snapped shut, missing by only inches. The attack had failed, but the nightmare was far from over. But with the rescue had come at a terrible cost. While saving her baby calf, the mother had drifted far from the shore. Only then did she realize she was completely surrounded. Dark shapes began appearing around her. One, then another, then another. The giant crocodile had returned. This time she was the target. The giant crocodile slowed its pursuit. Then, one by one, other crocodiles emerged from the muddy water. Dark eyes appeared across the river's surface. The mother elephant turned in every direction. She was surrounded. Then the predators began closing in. The giant crocodile made one final charge, but this time it wasn't facing one determined mother. It was facing an entire family. Just when the river seemed to belong to the predators, familiar sound echoed across the water. The herd had seen everything. They had not abandoned her. One after another, the elephants turned back. Their heavy footsteps shook the riverbank. Then they entered the water, not in fear, but with purpose. The elephants closed ranks around her. Trumpets thundered across the river. Massive bodies surged through the water. Together, they drove straight toward the predators. The giant crocodile snapped once more, but the elephants stood their ground. The powerful mother struck with her trunk. She became even more stronger, surrounded by her herd family. The river erupted with waves, mud, and defining trumpets. The smaller crocodiles broke formation. The hunt was falling apart and was finally over. For the first time that day, the ancient giant hesitated. Its prey was no longer vulnerable. It was surrounded by a united herd. Slowly, the massive crocodile turned away, one by one. The other crocodiles disappeared beneath the muddy water. The hunt was over. Her calf ran to her side, pressing close as if afraid to let her go again. Around them, the herd formed a quiet circle in the African wilderness. Survival is never guaranteed, but on this day, courage overcame fear. Family overcame danger, and the mighty river surrendered its prey. The giant crocodile had failed, not because it was weak, but because it had underestimated the strength of a family that refused to leave one of its own behind.